I spent a lot of my life in active addiction, come from a family of active addiction. So, really, that's all I knew. And so, the opportunity to help other people understand what recovery looks like and the beauty that that brings to life every day is it's amazing. It's so wonderful to be able to help other people understand that there's so much to life that we may not know about. I had an IOP facilitator that really modeled what recovery looked like with all that empathy and compassion. And she showed so much love for life. And it was all, based in recovery according to, the way she explained it. And from the beginning of IOP, I was able to relate to her very, very well. So she really showed me through the way she received recovery how wonderful it was, and it was a lot to take in, and she knew that, and she was always patient and kind about it, and that really was an inspiration to me. And I think I'm inspired by anybody that wants to enter into recovery, and even the addict that still suffers. It's such a life, and it's inspiration to keep going forward. So I do know that we all have good days and we all have bad days. And there are a lot of challenging days in what we do. To watch people go through the daily life challenges, the consequences that come with active addiction. And although we enter into recovery and we're doing all the right things, staying clean and making good choices, we still have consequences from our past a lot of the time. I'm always patient and understanding, and try as often as I can, try to understand where everyone's coming from, and remember that somebody might have a bad day. It might trickle down the line a little bit, but we're all here for the same purpose. And we just, sometimes we just need to rest and try again the next day. It's challenging days can be a lot, but it's still not a bad day. Well, we kind of bridge the gap is what we are meant to do here, as well as offer peer support. So if someone were to come to me and explain that they're in active addiction and they need help finding a way out of that, we can help them find a suitable inpatient facility. If they need an outpatient, we have different facilities in the surrounding areas that we could help refer them to. We have one-on-one peer support. And the beauty of working here, it's a nonprofit organization. We don't have to charge anyone any fees for coming in and getting the help. So if it's someone that would like to have, more than 1 hour a week with a peer support professional, they can come in more than that. It doesn't affect their insurance and it doesn't cost them out of pocket. And I can help them for free as well find the facilities that they may need. Just speaking with them and trying to figure out where they need to go, what resources they need to utilize is something we can do to get that ball rolling. And then, of course, if they do go on to inpatient, we can continue to work with them when they get out. We can help them find placement for IOP if they need that, or individual therapy, whatever needs they need met. So I had a participant came in. He was really struggling. He had had a relapse, had been in and out of treatment for quite a while, and he failed a drug screen for probation. So he was really worried that he was going to end up either going back to jail, going to prison, face all the negative consequences of that. And we just jumped right into what more do we need? What can we do to fill this void? We worked together for quite a while. He asked for accountability, if he could contact me every day and just let me know how he's doing, and he does daily. And he's doing so well. And we were kind of talking about his the changes in his life and all the improvements that he's made. And there's so many things that are to be accounted for that. But when he looked at me and said, if I didn't have this safe place here and the support that I get when I walk through the door, I don't know if I would be able to do this. And that was just beautiful. It makes it all well worth it to know that you can help change somebody's way of thinking and help them to understand where the beauty of recovery comes from.